guys, Dr. Andy here. Today we are going to talk about hamstring injuries in runners, okay? So number one, let's start off with the good news, right? If you are an endurance athlete, what that means is that maybe you are a trail runner or a road runner, but you like long distances, right? It is very, very uncommon for you to have a hamstring tear, okay? That actually means that part of the muscle, or maybe the tendon, is physically torn. Very, very rare for an endurance athlete. That's going to be more common for maybe a football player, soccer player, someone who is much more used to explosive bouts of power through the legs. That's when you might have a hamstring tear. But much more likely for runners, you're going to have a hamstring strain, and that's going to come from overuse. So obviously, if you're an endurance runner, you know that you put some wear and tear on that body. So the daily grind, all of those miles, they do add up, and that will start to cause more and more wear and tear through the hamstrings, and that's going to take the form of tightness, weakness, or fatigue. So if you have tightness, weakness, or fatigue through your hamstrings, you are much more likely to cause an overuse injury, and including a hamstring strain. Okay, so that's going to be our number one factor when we are dealing with hamstring injuries with our runners. Okay. So if you want to deal with this at home, that's the way I would suggest to start with. If you've got a foam roller, I would suggest starting to foam roll the lower extremity all along the posterior chain. Do your best to stretch it out as much as you possibly can. You could even throw in some some low grade or mild strength training just to kind of maybe build up some of the muscle. That is if it's weak, right? And if it is fatigued out, absolutely you need to give it some time to rest and recover. So as I've been saying, adequate nutrition, adequate water, adequate rest to give these hamstring muscles a chance to recover from all of that overuse, okay? And if you are trying all of that at home and you are still dealing with some hamstring strain, with some hamstring pain, find a local chiropractor or a local physical therapist who's really good at dealing with these type of sports injuries, okay? Along those lines, they're going to do a lot of muscle work. They're going to make sure, first of all, what type of an injury it is to the hamstrings. And they might be able to do some dry needling for it, any kind of mobilization or manipulation that needs to be done to the low back or in the lower extremities that will help this muscle be able to recover faster, okay? If you got any questions, always remember to send them my way. And remember to live with passion, not pain.